Where's my pen? I lost my pen. There it is. Alrighty. Welcome back, everybody, to the Rookzer0 Drawcast. It's episode 99. I still don't have a good name for this. I guess I'm just going to be the Untitled episode. I can't even remember the name of that one either. Alright, great job. Anyways, it is July 27th. It is episode 99 of the Drawcast, which is awesome. I figured today we do some D&D portraits, and then tomorrow, since we're going to have our 100 episode special, I'm going to do a free draw tomorrow. I'm going to invite everybody, and I'm going to do a self-portrait. I think that'll be fun, just like regular self-portraits. Probably won't actually be self-portraits, but that's the prompt, and we'll see what happens. So today, I'm going to redraw Rook, just for funsies, and we'll see what happens. So, Vitali, welcome. Block, welcome. Sierra, welcome. We are back in the... Cold Tooth, welcome. Yeah, we are back in the Discord again today. What's going on here? Something strange has happened. I cannot read the Discord. How do I choose? Yeah, there's for some reason the Discord is just super tiny. Let me see what I've done here. I don't need to see that. Yeah, just go and get this button. Nope, that's the wrong button. Yeah, whatever. We'll deal with it later. Ah, there we go. Turn off the members list. That's what I needed to do. Now I can read. There we go. So, we are back in the Aggie.io software. Oh, I forgot to do the title page. Hold on. Yeah. All right. We're back. 99 episodes in. Still don't know what the hell I'm doing. That's great. Jonas is here drawing with us. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. If you would like to drink Sambuca during the 100th episode, you're very welcome to. I will probably not do that, but that's just me. The link for the Aggie.io software is up if people from the Patreon would like to join. As always, that's in the Patreon list down below. What else was it? I was also thinking it'd be really fun, instead of doing like a portrait thing, to maybe like play Baldur's Gate as the 100th episode. That would be kind of interesting. It's completely off anything we've ever done. But maybe that's just going to be a thing. Maybe on Thursdays we'll play D&D games or something. Always moving forward. Always moving forward. So that could be kind of interesting. Just do a Discord playthrough of Baldur's Gate or Dark Alliance or something. I don't know if Baldur's Gate has a multiplayer function. It used to. Yeah. I would love a D&D playthrough. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I started a cult building. What the hell? I have Red Dragon. That's a good point. Yeah, you kind of have to pick the base races in Baldur's Gate. I guess Dark Alliance has lizard folk, which is kind of interesting. Lizard folk and tiger people. Which is kind of, or maybe that wasn't Dark Alliance. Maybe that was the other one. Gotcha. So this is my Sci-Fi Helmet that I draw all the time, that I love. It's got a little bit of a hard edge there on the front, and I generally just turn this into my cleric helmet whenever I play a cleric. And I'm kind of wondering what I can do differently with it. I kind of want to do something a little more entertaining with it. So I'm going to try to redesign this today. I'm redesigning my own thing, which is going to be fun. I spent so long over the weekend drawing the next video, and I'm going to start over today. I've redone it 4 times now. Error, welcome. Welcome to the Discord. Every time Rookzer0 draws a face, I take a shot. That would be... It should be a skull. Every time I draw a skull, you have to take a shot. That would be dangerous. I think we'd have some people that would be poisoned by the end of the day. Oh man, I would just be dead. I would die. Yep. That would be pretty great. That would be pretty funny. So way to go. Tell us about your shovel cleric that you mentioned in the Warforged video. So that was Doc Tack. I don't remember why I named him that. I think I just wanted syllables for my character's name. Doc Tack was a cleric of Nathis, and he's actually the basis for pretty much all my clerics. But oh, he was the bass guitarist for my cleric band. No, yeah, he was the first like real cleric I ever played, and so I spent a lot of time kind of digging through what I could do with it, and it became one of my favorite characters, and I play clerics all the time now because of it. But no, his Nathis is the god of creation and destruction and magic and knowledge, and he has a quarterstaff as his patron weapon. And a cool thing about Nathis disciples is that if they're using a weapon that is if they're using a quarterstaff, they can throw it. And so I'm like, how can I turn a quarterstaff into something cool looking? And I eventually just basically argued with my DM until I convinced him that a shovel was a quarterstaff. and then that way I could throw a shovel. So I just started throwing shovels at things, and it was really, really fun. Eventually he got to the point. Yeah, the shovel spear, exactly. I was just running around all over the place, beating stuff with a shovel. Eventually I got like a magical quarterstaff, and we had to talk about how I could turn it back into a shovel, and I think I eventually just made it look like a shovel. Like I put a... What's the word I'm looking for? A glimmer on it, I think is what it's called. Glamour. There we go, glimmer. Shira. It's infecting my brain. No, a glamour. Yeah, I glamored it to look like a shovel. So I did some pretty epic stuff with that. I burned a hero point once to throw the shovel off of a building and impale somebody with it. That was pretty dope. Had a flag on it. That was probably one of the most epic moments I've ever done, and it had no... Like, it didn't do anything. It was just completely flavor. I'm like, I'm going to burn one of my superpower buttons for flavor. I think that kind of defines me as a person a little bit, at least. The way you said that would be pretty great. I like the idea of a farmer warlock that summons tools. Like, I summon tractor. I thought you said he was gonna be a warlock that just summons farmers for a brief second. Just like a neck. That would be pretty great. I made a warlock of the Shadowfell. I originally thought it was a spiritual weapon thing like Jester or Lollipop. Yeah, Pathfinder's a little different. There is a spiritual weapon analog, but it's a higher level spell. It's not something you can use all the time. So I did do that from time to time. Welcome Miller, welcome Ace. Welcome back to the Discord chat. Yeah. It's good. Yep. Played it when it came out. It's pretty solid. Yeah, I missed the first part of that. Gold Tooth. Yeah, no, they are. I think they... yeah, you know, I didn't find a lot of information about Tabaxi culture. There's only a little bit. Yeah, warrior cat names, I think, is the best way to describe it, because in the book I think there's only like 2 pages of information about it, and a lot of it's like, they're basically house cats, and it's very silly. Wait, a Mega's archetype, you go around with the spell needs. You get a seminal spirit, psychic, and shadow weapon. Yeah, it's a cool way to do it. Yeah, check it out. Tabaxi are pretty cool. They're cat people. I don't know. I think they're just cats. I think I called them Khajiits in the video because they are like they are the exact same thing. I don't think there's a necessary. Yeah, we got a lot of talking. I don't know if you guys can hear that cat yelling in the background. Okay, if you do hear that, hold on. Maybe I can, hold on, I'm gonna turn this up real quick. We stopped. Oh, we'll be starting, hold on. Let's do a sound check. How's that? How's everybody? Can you hear me? Does that sound all right? Okay. No, my cat will. One of my cats has decided I'm done with this and has gone off to hide and sleep, and the other cat will just sit in the other room and just yell at him. Where are you? It's like, stop it. You're fine. So if it sounds like a cat is being tortured in my house, he's just sitting. He's just sitting next to me. He's not. He's definitely fine. He is just bored and refuses to go outside or do anything except yell at the other cat. That's good. Minotaurs are pretty great. Oh, do it. Did you have him watch my video? Have you watched the Minotaur video? Yeah, they're gonna want to play at a large Minotaur, and you're gonna have to give them some two-handed axes, and it's gonna be awesome. Okay, so I've basically drawn what I already have, except now, since it's the updated version, I have to give it a man bun, because my mohawk is too long to hawk. Yeah, I usually have people, yeah, it's hard. It's definitely weird having that little bit of... Yeah, no problem. That's no problem. I appreciate people that watch the YouTube video because, you know, I get like a quarter of a penny. But at the same time, if you can only participate with the video off, I'd much rather you be here in the Discord hanging out with us. And the video can be weird. That is weird. Maybe... Oh, good lord. Welcome, Cthulhu, by the way. I realized I have just done something. I'm going to show you guys something awesome. This is the eye line for this character. Which means that right now his eye holes are nostrils. So that's interesting. Yeah. That's some infinite smelling. Infinite smelling. All right. So, yeah, I see what I did here. Starting over. Who is taking... Vitaly, I think, is taking shots when I draw faces, so I'm sorry if I'm contributing to your drinking habit. Be careful. Drink responsibly. Don't play don't play drinking games with my inability to draw faces. Hit me. What's up? Let's try that. I heard Goldtooth say, so Rook, and then he just vanished. Gotcha. Let's do this. Okay, mask, mask, mask. Face, face, face. Eyeballs, eyeballs. Jawline. Circle, circle. Go for it. Which module? Why is that so crooked? I have no idea. My knowledge, history, or religion is just terrible. So I'm gonna pause you. I'm gonna pause you before this turns into a very long lore lesson. What's the thing that made it broken? Without all the characters. Okay. That's pretty dope. This is a level 20 campaign though, right? Like that seems pretty legit. Yeah, that makes sense then, because when you hit level 20, you're basically supposed to be demigod status. So I think that makes sense. I would say go keep it, because then your character can just do whatever the hell it wants. Oh man, can you guys hear that? I just realized it's Monday. No, that's the neighbor. The neighbor has decided, hey, you know what I should do? Like, mow my lawn again. Let me know if that gets really, really loud to anybody else. It might be fine. I've just put lips on these eyeballs. I don't know what the hell I'm doing today. Yeah, I think that's pretty par of the course for a lot of D&D games, because you have things like Kingsmaker, and you have what was the Starstone quest, which basically give you one deity level wish if you complete the challenges. That's how quest works. Yep. But so I don't know. I don't think that's too bad. I think every player should have that option to like strive for godhood. I think that's a cool goal. The thing about it being canon is your players only exist in your version. So really, one party finishes that quest. Yeah. Right, yeah, and I think that's totally fine. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's for a group of adventurers to be able to do that is really cool, and I think canonically it's a great means of doing that. Are you still talking about World of Warcraft? Ah. Yep, that's kind of a bad kill steal. This is not what my hair looks like at all. Gotta do what you gotta do. Brian, welcome. Thank you for your support. Episode 99. Lewis Gilmore. I was inspired by your channel. Got myself a tablet to draw with. I got a Samsung Tablet 6. Couldn't justify a specific drawing one. Especially got something for multimedia. Very cool. Corvus, welcome. Started with 2 Pokemon to get used to drawing again. Let's pick up a pencil. How do you transition towards creating character art? Lewis asked how to transition towards character art. I think picking 2 Pokemon and breaking them down is a cool way to start, and that can transition towards character art. There's a lot of really good character art design things online you can look at, like videos and tutorials. But when you're transitioning towards character art over, say, like landscapes or the traditional art mediums, you really just have to immerse yourself in it and really look at basically style and I can't think of words today. Why is my brain not working today? It's episode 99 and I'm like burnt. I'm burnt out on the function of words. Stylization of how you're choosing the art and then the actual character development. So lots and lots of looking at other characters, looking at why things are designed the way they are, like choosing clothes, choosing styles. And I think Pokemon is a great place to start because you're like, you have a style and you have a lot of base to know like what a Pokemon should look like. And then if you try to develop your own, you have all that reference to kind of bounce through. So that's a cool way to do it. And I would just start going through there. Yep. That's a cool weapon. Those exist. I can't remember what they're called, but there's a few weapons in D&D that basically can become any simple weapon. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, like it's a disposable weapon that you can slowly turn into other things? Or would you put it back together when you were done? Yeah. I haven't played much of it. Oh, just break it into multiple smaller weapons? Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's really cool. I like that. Sure. Amazing insight. Secondly, I don't really know what to use software-wise. I'm just using programs called Ibis Paint. At the moment, is the highest rated. Yeah, I've heard a few people using that one. There's a few other ones that you can use. GIMP works, but once again, it doesn't transition well into Photoshop if you're doing graphic stuff. Jonas, that looks great. I'm using Aegis right now with people because it allows me to draw. Like this is me drawing, by the way, the bad one. And got Jonas drawing over here, doing legitimate portraits instead of me just hiding behind masks. I like finding little softwares like that. So definitely what I would suggest doing is trying a few, see which one you like, see which one you like the brushes for, and then just stick with that for a while. Because there's really no... Photoshop is super powerful, and it is very, very powerful for lots of different things. Photo editing, color correction. But if all you need to do is draw, it's definitely way more powerful than most people need, and so you don't need to spend the money on it unless you're doing a lot of different things. But yeah, so glad you're getting into art. Feel free to share some of your art with the Discord when you get going on it. It's good. It's good to find something you like to do and do it. Let's get... I have, yep. The World of Warcraft expert over here. Yeah, I think we've bounced into that before, where I thought I knew a lot, and then you blew me out of the water with it, and I was like, oh yeah, you know what? I don't know that much, which I'm totally fine with. Once again, my knowledge rolls are dump stats. I have no idea. I do. Yep. I think I've swapped out all my bardic knowledges for performance and insight, I guess. Yeah. Oh man, I was reading through the Homeland. I finished it finally. It's a great book. The Dritz book, not sponsored, by the way. And sorry, I just got distracted reading the chat. It's funny because they'll do things and you're like, okay, Dritz is a ranger, and then they'll do other things and you're like, maybe not, maybe this, maybe that, and so there's all these little nuances that I can definitely see where D&D has evolved from when the books were written and when the original, like first edition and second edition, how things evolve slowly over time. And we talked a little bit about Lord of the Rings the other day, about like, is Gandalf an actual wizard or is he something else? And so seeing those influences kind of build over time is really cool, and trying to break those things down. And I think what you said is very poignant. Is that if people actually have classes, and I don't think it's really possible to do one specific thing. Yeah. So I think that's it. Yeah, I would see. So I would argue that in this situation specifically, the level system is a way to mechanically do things. But I think really anybody should be able to be a little bit of anything whenever they need it, and they're just specialized in specific things. So real world analogs, probably not the best way to look at leveling, but fun, still fun. Okay, got a link. I'll show the first two I did. Lewis, there should be a link to the Discord in the comments, but not in the comments, in the description down below. That should be an access to the Discord. If people want to jump into the live stream audio right now, you're welcome to listen to everyone talking. So the people on YouTube aren't confused about why I'm just talking randomly to no one. So yeah. Yep. Gandalf has to be a sorcerer. Maybe. Yep. Art is one part insanity and two parts discipline. So gotta control that. Gotta control. Exactly. What is the third? The third part is just like suffering, I would say. The last part, the fourth part of art. Not being able to draw faces for months and months at a time. Yeah, turning suffering into art. Yeah, I think Cthulhu's on his phone, which is fine. We just hear a little buzzy buzz every time somebody types something. So, yep. Oh boy, that is. Oh man. Leroy Dragons. Oh yeah, this isn't me, by the way. I wish I looked this good. Hot damn. Yeah, if I was going to draw myself, I'd look like this. I'd just be a potato. There we go. That is me in a nutshell. Except that right now my hair is super long. Nope, it's all yours. Yeah, go for it. I make the joke every now and again, kind of to myself. I don't know if I've actually said this to anybody, but I started growing my hair out because I used to just have a straight mohawk all the time. And I'm like, I'm just gonna let it grow and see what happens. Maybe I'll look like Taliesin Jaffe, and then by the time it finished growing out to where it is now, it's like, dang it, now I look more like Ashley Birch. And I think that's funny. I got that long curly hair. I need to cut my hair again today. Maybe I'll do that tonight. That is the trope. To pay the kobolds to mine for them. Gotcha. Dippy, welcome. We got a whole bunch of people in the Discord today. That's great. We got Ever, we got Air, we got Zeisels. Welcome, everybody. Jimmy Crawford. Yeah. Corvus made a good point. Jimmy Crawford says that Dritz is close to a fighter. I think so. Like, he was trained that way, and then he has all the innate drow magic, which is really cool. So yeah, like I said, definitely an argument could be made either way for those, and that's kind of the fun thing about it. And why I like multi-classing, and I know people have arguments against it because people can abuse it for just min-maxing purposes. But I think multi-classing is more how people would grow as characters. Like, if you start as a cleric, that doesn't mean you stay that way. You might start taking levels in fighter because you fight more. I think that's I really enjoy taking levels thematically instead of just for stats. What book you talking about? Sounds great. I think it's called Homeland. It's Homeland. It's by Salvatore. It's part of the Dritz. Yeah. Maybe. Here's me as a Muppet. I'm going to draw myself as a Muppet. Ah. Homeland, yep. Bri found it. I need to do my push-ups because Bri tipped me. For the okay, yeah, let's. We're good. Man, I would love to just never talk about high school ever again. Let's do that. Let's do that right now. Alrighty. So here's me as a puppet. I've drawn myself as a puppet. Let's do that. Okay. And here's me as if I was a sexy boy. Just super muscles right here. Just so buff. All right. Push-up time. Push-up time because Bri tipped me. And if you're new to the stream on episode 99, if I draw a skull, if I misname someone in the chat, or I mislabel something I'm drawing, or I draw on the wrong layer, or people tip me, I do push-ups because I got to get those sweet art gains and physical gains. What's the to be a good wizard, you have to buff up your mind and your body. Old people. They have no problem throwing something at you, and that makes them a wizard. That's pretty good. Found my bard, started tracking, searching. Lewis says. Homebrew campaign. Rook is just skull obsessed. Scald. That might be a good way. I don't know if I'm a scald though. I don't know if I have barbarian tendencies. I try not to put skulls everywhere, but they just end up everywhere. I've never made a skull candle. I can say that. Okay. How do I want to do this? Ooh, yeah, that's weird. What are the Loth Wolf? The wax demons. I don't know if they're actually made out of wax or they're just made out of goo. No, they're just weird waxy creatures. It's kind of strange. Yeah, he definitely did. Okay, all right. Okay, hold on a second here. Let's see. Okay, that's better. Ah. Yeah. I think Error is typing on their phone. I'm gonna turn your volume down a little bit because I just hear bip, 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 bip in my headphones. So if you need to talk, type or something, and I'll turn you back up. But I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Oh no, is that what's going on? We got some Morse code, people signaling for help. Trapped in library. Please send pizza. Exploring the whole continent has been epic. Oh no. Okay. I have a trick for you. If you have frozen pizza and your oven is broken, you can cook it on a barbecue. People don't know this. You can cook on a barbecue. Yeah. Don't leave it on the cardboard. Whatever you do. Don't leave it on the cardboard. No, don't put the cardboard in the barbecue. You're gonna need a stone or like a metal sheet tray. Yeah, definitely don't put cardboard in your barbecue. Tinfoil can kind of work. I don't know if my ears are this big. I think I have smaller ears. I'm not sure how this works. I have a round chin. Oh God. Making a solar oven. It's a pretty fun little thing to do. It works better if you use fire. Just put it that way. 10 hours. Yeah, cardboard box oven. Yeah, it's a super commitment to pizza. That's a good point. Case in point, though, yeah, lots of ways to cook things. And technically, if it's frozen pizza, check the box. If it's fully cooked, you can just eat it. Just have a pizza sickle. Probably won't make you sicker than just eating the regular cardboard pizza would, anyways. So, and that's, yes, shots fired. Shots fired. Yeah. Well, if you want good pizza, definitely don't buy frozen stuff. I don't know if I've done a pizza video. Oh, I can give you a recipe for cafeteria pizza. Enriched flour pizza dough. I've not seen that. I always forget I have a goatee. Maybe I should get rid of my goatee. Okay, man, I wish I had a neck this long. Really, I'm like this. I'm like a box. My whole body is just box. I feel like if I was really a puppet, I would look something more like this. I would just be like a puppet stuck on like a cube, and then I'd have little arms. There we go. That's probably the most accurate portrait I've ever drawn. Yay! I'm telling people, you gotta just make your own pizza. It's good. Just make it yourself. Can't go wrong. No oven. No oven. Actually, what happened to your oven? That sounds... Yeah, well... It's just an old piece of crap. Gotcha. Oh, you're using us. Stop it. We're breaking. That's good. Oh, yeah, like a panini press. Oh, pizza press. So good. That's a great idea, yeah. Just start it in the pan, the frozen pizza, and then when it's about ready, just fold it in half. Just cover it. It'll be really floppy until you uncover it and then fold it and then let it crisp. Man. Yeah, just cast Conjure Food. It'll be fine. Have a good berry. That'll solve all your problems. Can we talk about good berries a little bit? I need to do a video on good berries. It's basically like, I generated a protein bar. Here you go. Pizza trees. Pack of cards. That's pretty good. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, Jonas, thank you for reminding me. I got the Pathfinder 2nd edition monster manual, and it has a whole section on hags, and they are amazing, and I wish I could share them with you all. Yeah, I think so. Except in the Pathfinder book, they're more like they're not. There you go, yeah. the school in this order, there was always daily specials. Oh no. Oh boy. That's pretty dope though. Yeah. That's a derogatory term. It is. But it's up to people. Yep, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh man, I wish my collarbones were that good. I gotta get really buff. That's my goal. This is Rook gains. Rook goals. This is Rook current right here. This is Rook current. And this is Rook goals. So the next 100 episodes, I'm gonna try to get to this. that's the next thing. And then this is convention goals, con goals. No, I'm saying I'm currently a sock puppet. I think if you had to describe me in person, it'd be like, oh, what's that guy look like? Oh, he looks like a sock puppet. Well, I wouldn't consider him a sock puppet or a good movie, but whatever. We can just move forward. I don't remember what Jigsaw looks like. I feel like that's close with like... Oh, I gave him swirly eyeballs. Does he have regular eyeballs and then swirly cheeks? Is that what it is? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. I think I have a better recollection of the animated Jigsaw bit from Mabim Bam than I do the actual Jigsaw puppet. Yeah, the Geo the Bios or Geo the Bio. Either way, great videos if you're out there listening. I love them. Super good. Yep, that's silly. Yeah, we're good. We don't need to talk about that because that's unrelated to anything ever, except we were talking about Jigsaw, so that's kind of fair. But I don't think we need to talk about the Jigsaw movies because I don't like them. And it's my channel, so I'm changing the subject real fast. You could. You absolutely could try to turn him into a D&D character, but I don't want to, so I'm not gonna. Do you see in the live stream chat, Bri right there has something on his icon, on their icon. It looks like a catfish. That's what that is. It's a bear with a catfish puppet. That's something we did on stream a little while back. I don't know if we have that posted anywhere. Maybe Bri would share the actual picture, but it's super funny. I love that idea. I love the idea of a warlock that has the puppet as their... I don't know if the puppet is their patron or they just act like they have a puppet or the puppet is real or isn't real. But I think the puppet idea is really funny, and it's definitely worth putting into D&D, whether through Warlock or Bard. I think Bard puppetry would be really funny too. Oh, is that what that is? Nice. You know, I've run into that. I missed your question, Miller, but for what Jonas said, I've run into that a lot too. When you look in the mirror and you're like, whoa, I look super tired. Like, I am super tired. When did that happen? Gotta keep going. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of it's a multiverse of everything, so I would say yes. I struggle with colors. Any tips on the 2 bits I did? Oh, Lewis, let me check that out. Did you post that in the art share? Let's take a look here. Oh, why are all of my panels closed? In the wicker progress. Here we go. Nice. Those are good. Lewis, those are really good. Your lines are very consistent. They look pretty solid. I would say for critique or any help, they look a little flat, and that might be just because of the references you used. You copied them kind of right over. So you could get a lot more life out of the Charizard if you could make his head seem a little more poppy, I guess is the way to say that. And that's just going to be a lot of fiddling and understanding how volumes and stuff bend. So I would definitely, maybe if you did it again or you do your next Pokemon, start with the base shapes and really understand how the volumes of those shapes are interacting. Like how the round Pokeball is it under his chin or is it in front of him? Is it like just play with it and understand it more. It's not something you just need to fix, but it's something that you can do as a practice. Like, how are these fitting together? And then that will influence your next draw. So yeah, they look cool. They look good. I think your colors are solid. I mean, they're two-tone Pokemon shaded colors. So I don't think you did bad with them at all. They look good. If Rook, you, me, were incarnated as a Furbolg in D&D, what would you be? Class and other choices. Well, if I had choice, I would always be a cleric because awesome deity powers. Who doesn't want that? Yeah. I don't know why I would have to be a Furbolg, but Furbolg cleric sounds pretty dope. I don't know if I'd ever choose to be a wizard. Is always my problem because that's like, I'd like to spend 45 years studying something, please. Like, ugh. But maybe. If I could convert my art skills and practice, like the time I've put in art, into magic, I might do that. I don't know. But I also like art. Get bit by a werehorse. Just become a... Let me go back to the voice channel chat. Let me look at this. Voice channel chat. Yeah! Oh, I love that bear. So good. Oh, yep, there's a horseman. A radioactive horse bites you and you turn into it. Why? Oh, so many questions about that picture. Why that picture exists. Furbolg Grave Cleric? I don't know if I'd be a Grave Cleric. I feel like Grave Cleric might be too dark for me. Maybe. Putting your art skill into magic makes you a bard. Yeah. I think I might be a bard. The Furbolgs in Warcraft do look like bears. They're bear people, which is really weird. I'm not sure why they did that. I think if I had a choice, I would go cleric. But I think regardless of what I want, I think I would always become a bard. I think I definitely have some levels in bard somewhere. I would prefer, like, profession wise. I would love to. I aspire to be like a blacksmith or a craftsman. I don't think I would. I think I would end up being a bard every time. It's a good question. Forge cleric, maybe. Did you say that Furbolgs are goblinoids? Oh, bugbears. Okay. That's why I was still thinking of Furbolg. I'm like, well, that doesn't sound right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have a problem drawing my skin tone because it's basically just super pale and kind of orange. If that was a sneeze, bless you. If that was a dog, hello? I'm not sure what that was. I'm sorry. Bark, bark, bark. I'm just going to paint myself blue. Because I feel like that is a better representation of my skin tone than not. Is it infuriating or is it inappropriate? Because if it's just infuriating, that's fine. But if it's inappropriate, I'll have to look at it. Sorry, go ahead. Okay, I'll check this out. The Dalkin Rook, yeah. Halfling Sheep Cavalry, both terrifying and hilarious. I love it. Punchline. This made me so angry I have to inflict it all on you. That's pretty good. I like that. Wait a minute. Good comic. Good comic art. All right. Yeah, I think Forge Cleric would be pretty fun. I do like studious things though. Is that legit? I have to like compare this to my own skin. I think I gotta go whiter. Maybe redder. I'm pretty pale. I like it's almost like dangerously pale. I have kind of a weird tone to my skin. That's not right either. Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm definitely a weird tone, but it's pale. It's a pale tone. I think I'm kind of this color. Maybe right there. We'll try that one. How's that look? No, that's still too dark. No, maybe not. I don't know. Why my skin so pale is something I've asked myself a lot of times in my life. Why my skin so pale? That's usually the answer I get is that I never go outside. I remember yeah, just go bake yourself. That sounds terrible. Yeah, I was that kid that burned real bad and then decided, you know what, let's just never go outside again. That'll be just fine. Yeah. Yeah, that is too dark. And then they fall asleep. This is the closest. I think it's darker than that. Yeah. That's why I didn't respond to that, because that was dangerous. just don't. Have to. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That was me grumpily trying to paint something with frustration. What? That was the weirdest segue ever, and I love it. I have not tried the apple Snapple. God, how do I do this? Yes. Yes, what? Oh, that's crazy. Okay. So I was boldly wrong here. I had assumed everybody knew and or had Snapple before. Is that not a... That's awesome. Okay, well, my life has been utterly a lie, so that's cool. A Snapple is basically fruit tea. Yeah, that's about it. There's not a lot more to it than that. But yeah, I mean, Snapple is basically just juice. It's just fake juice. It's yeah, basically. I mean, what? Man. Anyways, yeah, that sounds terrible. I have this. This isn't right. I have such a hard time trying to figure out. Like, maybe I'm pinker than I give myself credit for. Yeah, that looks right. That looks just sunburnt. Sunburnt me. That's it. That's why I'm going back to blue. I think it looks better. No, it all looks terrible. It all looks terrible. Great. That's kind of... Oh man. I've recently tried to stop drinking soda altogether, and it's not going well. It's not going well. I'm trying to get healthier. Yeah. It's kind of weird. I'm drinking. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I always get suckered in. I always get suckered into the store because I'm like, I'm just not gonna buy any more soda. And then they're like, how about 5 packs of soda for $4? And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Snapple. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. There you go. I usually do that too. I'm the one that brings the soda, and then some of my friends always buy those jalapeno chips. And they buy them, they open them, they eat a few, and then they leave them on my table. And it's just like, take those with you, because otherwise I will eat the whole bag. And then they're like, yeah, sure. And then they leave, and then I eat the whole bag. And it's like, damn it, why did I do that? These are not good for my insides. They're not good for my health. I'm just my friends are slowly trying to kill me. That's what's going on. Give myself some sexy lips here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's still brown. feel like there's just a general lack of color in my skin. Well, you're wrong, but that's fine. You can believe what you want. I burn for a day and then I tan. That's pretty good. They are. They're very different in my mind. The only difference is the type of sugar they use. You like that Mexican Coke, huh? That's what. You know that white drink? I mean, no, it's fine. Yeah. Fizzy lifting drinks. Yeah, most of the drinks that we drink now as soda were originally like tonics, and that was the thing is they kept trying to sell them as like this will fix all of your blah blah blahs, and it's just like, I mean, yeah, I guess, but not really. And then when people discovered that, oh, people will buy this stuff and we don't have to make up fake stuff that it does, then they just started doing that. That's so orange. I'm just gonna paint myself gray. Let's just do that. Color is not my thing. There's just a lack of color here. Really? That's interesting. Yep. The very original, well, I don't know if it was the original, one of the original advertisements for Mountain Dew was, it'll tickle your innards. I always thought that was kind of funny. Yeah, super weird. Check out, if you're ever bored, look up the Mountain Dew original TV ads. They're pretty funny. They're just like hand sketches of a little hillbilly guy. Mountain Dew! It'll tickle your innards. I just like that little guy yelling Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew! Ah, Gerblins! Gerblins. Such a good series. Oh, I need to get is the next comic out for that yet? Child of Mr. Freeze. Dippy, I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. I like the bottle. It's a cool bottle shape for the tonics. I have this magical drink. Oh, is generic or error trying to say something? I'm sorry. I have you turned down because there was a lot of clicking. Error, did you have something to add? Or has the moment passed? Okay. I might have. Who knows? Yeah! Is Pedals to the Metal is out? Sweet. I'm gonna have to get that. Did it? Nice. Okay, yeah, I'm excited for that. I love it. It's so good. Actually, I thought I pre-ordered it, so maybe it's just gonna show up in the mail here in the next few days. We'll find out. I guess we'll find out. Mm-hmm. Mountain Dew just tasted like flat lemonade. Spoiled limited choice in the UK. I always felt like Mountain Dew just tasted like chemicals, and I was okay with that. I never really could put a flavor on. Yeah. Yeah, it was just, I think they just added red dye to it. Like red art. Yeah. Ever so slightly, if you want unforgettable, try Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper's pretty good. I do like Dr. Pepper. Great. We're going to go with that. Gray, kind of deathly. That's pretty close. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever met anybody that didn't like Dr. Pepper. I mean, if you are one of those people, please feel free to leave, but... yeah, you can go back. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. Dr. Pepper is... I like the... it's kind of sweet, but not sickly sweet, which is good. Whereas Mountain Dew is kind of like fake and very sweet. And it's like... I don't know. I don't have... There are very few things that I just hate. Like... French onion soup, I don't like. I don't like French onion soup, but every now and again, I have to eat it. What was that question? Yeah, a debate. Yeah, we do that sometimes. Well, we're debating the best sodas, apparently, which, yeah, we probably shouldn't be doing. That does feel kind of political. But at the same time, yeah, whatever. Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't remember what we were talking about. I don't remember what we were talking about. That's right. You brought up Snapples for some strange reason. Cream soda sucks. Come on. Let's go. All right, everybody gets one shot from now on. We'll put it that way. Everyone can say one, yes, I like or don't like soda, and then we'll move on. Everybody bully the cream soda guy. There you go. No, yeah, no, you can absolutely like and dislike whatever. Like I was saying, French onion soup, not my favorite thing in the world. People can eat it. I have no problem with it. I will eat it from time to time. I'm allergic to tones of stuff, so I just steer away from having tango fans. I had hope, Block, that you were changing the topic, but you weren't. That's fine. Because water's not. That's not right. Unless it kills you, which I have run into before. I don't know. Everyone's just mad. All right. It's a debate about water, exactly. I don't even know if we're arguing. I feel like we're all just kind of like pooping on stuff. Yeah, we're just all upset over nothing. It's like, soda, gross. So mad. We are. This is just become us just poo-pooing on normal things. You know what I don't like? Blue soap. I refuse to use blue soap. I have no idea. Yeah, funny thing about blue soap. Thank you for that. All right. This is a beautiful episode 99. Like, this is exactly how this stream was supposed to go. Yeah, Rookzer0. It's no longer the Drawcast. Yeah, everyone on YouTube is really confused right now. Podcast that's not a podcast. Anything that plays Waterdeep Dungeon Heist. I'm DMing my first session on Thursday. Any funny stories from it? Yeah, I haven't played Waterdeep yet. I really want to. But Luce is also about to start Waterdeep. Goateeth's got Waterdeep going. That's good. Yeah, I think you told me a few stories about that. Nice. I think I've given myself too high of a hairline. Wah! Dear Rook, you're old. You old. Right? Yeah, let's have that competition. Let's see who's the oldest person in the... We'll do that as the 5,000 viewers special. We'll reveal the true ancient age of Rookzer0 and his... Why do you keep saying that stuff, man? Quiet, Jonas. It's a secret. No, it's fine. It's a mystery. I would call it Squash. 27. I was 19 yesterday, and all of a sudden I'm 27. Carrion, I haven't played that, yeah. I don't know. Do you play as like a bird, or do you play as Carrion? Carrying the kid to get the video game. That sounds pretty cool. Oh, jeez. Thanks for hanging out. So is Waterdeep is supposed to be what? Waterdeep just a city, but is there a module that's just based around the city, like Neverwinter, or is there actual something to do with? Because I guess it's Waterdeep Dungeon, right? Is the module? Ooh, okay, got it. Heist and then the mage. Spoilers. that's the basis of it, yeah. Hey, Rook, what's your favorite 5e spell at each level? Ooh, that's a good question. I have not spent a lot of time looking at those. Ooh, that's a good question. Descent into Av. Is that based around in Waterdeep, or is that separate? Gotcha. Dungeons of the Mad Mage come after Dragon Heist. Got it. trying to think of my like favorite 5e spells. I'm gonna look up a spell list. Probably don't need to recap the module. That's all right. Divine Favor is one of my favorite spells. Because it's flavorful and I like it. Yeah. Boom. I like that kind of stuff. I'm a big fan of like those kind of buff spells, and I feel like not a lot of people pick them. Say it again. Hello, silence. Yep. I don't know if I need the horns anymore. I think the horns were kind of an interesting idea, because they were based off of the original Mask of Creation and Destruction, which looked like an old Greek mask. And I don't really like those, so I think I'm gonna change it. Yeah, this looks super good. If Sierra's still around. Yeah, what's your favorite spell? Moonbeam. Is that like Sunbeam? Druid's Grove is nice. Guidance is pretty good. It's pretty funny. I will. On purpose? Divine Word. Oh, dang. Zone of Truth. It's the best spell out there. Mage Hand's pretty solid. That's pretty good. Love Find Familiar. Conjure Animal. Handmade object, major image, minor illusion, because I love conjuration illusion. That's really good. Yeah, I think maybe a better thing to ask is like, what's your favorite school of magic? Because there's just so many spells, it's so hard to pick. Yeah, right. Joke it. It's approximately 1,000 paces. Now I'm just looking at spells. This is not conducive to an art channel. So I'm just looking through spell lists and stuff. What happened to Rook? Oh, he started looking at the spell list and then just disappeared forever. Banished itself to a plane of existence. Yeah. No! He was a chair the whole time. Turns out Rook was a mimic this entire time. Yeah. Stop drawing mimics. You're breaking the rules. First rule of mimic: don't draw mimics. Which one? The reason we don't draw mimics, or oh. Well, if you use true polymorph on him, technically not a chair anymore. It's pretty good. Ooh, interesting. Turned into chairs. That's pretty great. I don't know if that works on true polymorph. Permanent after 24 hours, yeah. Still really funny. Yeah. I don't think so. There's a lot of stipulations why that wouldn't work. But I mean, what are the houses with legs? The Baba Yagas, is that right? No. It's a mythological monster, and it's in D&D and Pathfinder. So yes, I mean, your question was, could a high-powered wizard just turn their house into an army? Yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah, Fantasia style or Beauty and the Beast. There you go. Yeah, I guess it's the Baba Yaga hut. I don't actually think it's the house. The chicken house. Well, I can't remember what it's called, though. All right. the brooms have become self-aware. Run. I think we just invented a great campaign. You get to a wizard tower, and you walk by a wizard tower, and someone comes running out, help, the brooms, and then they just get bludgeoned to death by animated brooms, and you're like, do you go in the door or just run away? Yeah. You just have to fight off the army of animated wizard tower. The wizard spellbook has gained sentience and just starts killing everybody. That sounds pretty cool. They've done some things like that in Pathfinder, where you can have sentient blades, which basically worked its way into how the Warlock Pact works, for like the Pact of the Blade. So I like that idea. I think the original concept was more that your patron was in the weapon, which is still cool. Yeah. So I think all of that could definitely be worked through. Whether or not Blizzard takes it to that level, you could definitely make that happen. I think it's a really cool idea. I feel like this is my general face look of just like, the fuck? What? That sounds like the Baba Yaga thing, but with just more steps. Oh, just carrying the ship. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, that's true. It's like, we could just teleport the house away. No. Get me 2 tons of rocks. I have to turn them into crabs. And everyone's just watching the wizard like, what are you doing? So confused. Boodle-doo-boop. Or you could just summon a giant crab with a castle on its back. Sure. Yeah, like a hermit crab with that. Sure. Yeah, that's not how faces work. We have to feed the sewer system, or it'll kill everybody. Can you imagine a whole generation of people growing up on a city that is a crab, and the old people are like, no, you have to be cool, otherwise the city will rise up and eat us. And they're like, shut up, old man. Just like no one believes it. Yeah. Order of the Scribes. Yeah, right? Oh, man, I hated that so much. No, the 2000 Godzilla movie was great. Matthew Broderick is a treasure. He's a treasure. Hank Azaria's in there. So good. Animated show is pretty solid, too. All right. How much time wizards spent poring over their magic books, panning through the theories of nature and magic, and exploring the features. Ready to see a wizard traveling without the book. Order of the Scribes. Order of the Scribes. Okay, it takes many forms, different words. but the primary mission is the same: recording magical discoveries, tomes, and scrolls from Wizardry and Flourish. Wizard value spell. What is described takes 2 layers. Oh, it's other spell. I like that last word, the last sentence. All wizards study their spell books, but wizardly scribes talk to theirs. That's a cool idea. I like that. The animated, kind of animated spell book. Animated spell book. I don't know what I'm drawing anymore. I'm just doodling. Just doodling faces. Up. And then Aggie broke. Oh, and erased what I just drew. Cool. Thanks, Aggie. Cthulhu watch. You're talking over people. Living in space? Is that what you said? Or living base? Gotcha. Flame turtle. Okay, anyways. I'm changing the subject again. I totally don't know what the hell we were talking about. Except for turtle bases, which is a thing you could do. Also, seahorses. Giant seahorse as a base? That would be pretty dope. Oh, see, Brian, now you took it a weird way. It's one thing for your spellbook to be animated, but it's another thing for your spellbook to be a person. The Necronomicon. Oh, did anybody watch the new... It is the Necronomicon, yeah. The new Ash vs. Evil Dead series. That kind of happens to one of the characters. He gets spells inscribed in him, and that's super dope and terrifying. But still, a cool idea. I like that. I guess, I mean, that's not a new thing. Like getting tattoos, spell tattoos and stuff, I think are pretty cool. It's kind of one aspect of the game that isn't utilized a lot. Probably because it's pretty permanent. So in Pathfinder, there's no attunement, and so you get basically just all your slots. You get slots for like gloves, bracers, chest, neck, head, and then once you reach like level 10, you then double those slots because you can get a tattoo for each of those spots, within reason. Like you can't. I guess you could tattoo your eyeballs, but there's not a slot for that. Right. And so I like doing that kind of stuff. So one of my ninjas has a bunch of really cool tattoos that do different things for him. Sure. Mm-hmm. I feel like I draw a face, and then I try to draw a new face, and I forget how to draw faces. Like, you just instantly forget. Draw some Iron Man face here. That was the noise that Iron Man, derpy Iron Man makes. Here, I'll do it again. I'm Iron Man. Iron Man. Why is my face so small? I don't know. It looks like Warlock Sloth Jonas. If you're curious about what's going on in this chat, I would say the same as always, which is that it just gets wildly away from me. Random chaos, some D&D talk, a little bit of D&D art, and just insanity. Yeah, random topics, which is kind of the beauty of it, because I'm not super worried about it. Yeah, Crazy Broom campaign is one way to do it. I'm gonna do this again, do that. Okay, and then through here. A little bit. Air's got a little bit of an echo, but that happens. Error does. Ooh, that's interesting. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Gotta get some of these crazy helmet things going on here. Dragoon! Your patron is Wacom. Going back to the bard. I think there's definitely an interesting, especially for people that stream, like, maybe it is just the high charisma rolls. But that's true. You could have a really low charisma and still be. One of the YouTube curators. There's a type of artist out there that I think doesn't get a lot of attention, and that's the curators. Basically the people that find good art and lift those artists up. It's kind of its own thing. Like, there's definitely people that just like, here's a bunch of art I find all the time. It's like, you're not actually helping anybody. You're just sharing art. But there are a few people out there that are really good at kind of picking and choosing through art and really bringing something to an audience. So whenever I find one of those Instagram pages that actually like brings you to new artists all the time, because it's all curated really well into something that you're interested in, those are really, really fun to find. So keep an eye out for those. I'm lazy. No, so over the weekend I spent an entire day trying to work on the video, and I failed at it. And then I had to go to work, and then I worked on my shed, and I totally just whiffed. So I did talk to one person. I'm going to send out 2 more invites after, 3 more invites tonight. And then I think we're probably going to try to record it Wednesday after the stream. I think Wednesday after the stream. So if that's something people are interested in, let me know. If not, I will reach out to you here after the stream. I can just reach out to people now, I guess. What time is it? We're getting close. So we might just have to do that anyways. We might just... I haven't. I still need more stuff. People, you got to send me your art so that we can redraw it. But I definitely want to do like a how-to. I think what we're going to do for the Drawfee style thing is basically take someone's picture and redraw it in our own style, our own way, and just kind of talk about it. And I think it'd be really good to have each person take their own time and do it. And this will be an edited video. I don't think we'll do it live stream. And then that way, we can kind of condense it down to, here are the things I really like, here's the way I do it, and I think it'd be really cool. So that's a video that's coming up in the future. I was really hoping to get the next Why You Should Play video out first, so it might get delayed a little bit just in editing while I finish up this video. But I want to get that done before the end of July, so it's got to be done soon. I'll probably spend the rest of the day working on that. And then Wednesday we'll record that after the live stream, if that works for people, which I will poke out to people here after the stream. So if you haven't sent it to you and you feel like you need an invite, hit me up. These are my characters. These are my clerics. These are my fighters. This is me. That's what we got done today. We got weird drawings done. I'm pretty happy with these though. What's that? Oh, jeez. Let's get this. What did I do wrong with this helmet? I gotta finish this real quick. Hold on. That's the wrong shape. That's the wrong shape. We'll do that. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. What was the question? Hit me again. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I think the best way to do it is, I've been asking for people to share their art in the art share thing, and if you want us to redraw one of your characters, let us know. So I have a few of them, and basically what we'll do, I think, is we'll grab that picture, we'll all have it as a reference, and we'll just basically, if you were going to draw this character, how would you do it? I might have to branch it out to actual descriptions, because I got a lot of descriptions of characters. But I'm not sure if I like that as much, because I wanted it to be how to draw, and so I wanted it to have a very different reference of like something that can be drawn different ways, and having that visual reference versus just draw a bard, and it's like, well, yeah, we can all draw bards, but they'll be so radically different, instead of having one singular reference to try to get the same picture 4 times or 4 ways. It's going to be up in the air. We're probably going to discuss it. It might be something totally different by the time we go, but that was the original idea, and we'll see how it happens. But we got until Wednesday to kind of figure that out and go from there. And if you have other ideas or you have things you would like to see, I know Sierra wanted to do a background challenge, which I feel personally attacks. Yeah, I never do backgrounds. It's just something I had to do. I did a lot of 3D modeling and level design at the university, and I just hated it. Like, I liked working in Unity and I like working in 3D, but I don't enjoy environmental design. It's not something I'm into. Something I need to get better at. I absolutely need to get better at it, but it's not something I enjoy doing, so I haven't put a lot of time into it. So maybe that would be a good challenge. Maybe it would be a great challenge to do, because I need to work on it. But yeah, so that's an option. If you have those ideas, I mean, definitely put them in the general chat. And I've been writing down some that people have been poking at. So we'll go from there. But yeah, it is about time. It's about time to end up here. Unless, Jonas, you need to finish your snake monster. No. Sounds good. Okay, so we'll probably end it there. I'm going to give it a little bit more detail here, just because I think it needs it. Do you need time to finish your snake monster? No, I'm good. But yeah, so that'll be tomorrow. Will be episode 100. I think the best way to do that as it is, because the most, I think, authentic thing to do would be to do a free draw. We will do that tomorrow. We'll invite people in on the live stream. We'll invite people in on Instagram, and we'll just say, hey, come draw with us. It'll be a blast. I don't know if I'll have a prompt. Maybe we should have people yell at us for prompts. Or we could have everybody try to draw Rook, and I think that would be really fun. I think that would be a really fun way to do it. Rook or rugby. That could be a good episode 100. I think everybody needs to draw more rugbies. It's great. So we'll do that tomorrow. I might start up a little early just because I want tomorrow to be fun and crazy. And then Wednesday we'll do the episode 100. I don't know if I have a commission I want to set up for that yet. We'll see what happens. And then we'll do the video after that. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. Make sure you're staying safe and healthy out there. Make sure to... Yeah, does the character have to be D&D related? It does not have to be, but if you have a cool picture of something you like, put it up there. We'll see which one we pick. Yeah, but I just want to see people's art, and we'll try to draw something cool. So we'll go from there, and we'll go and have a good time. Remember to keep your dice on the table, and we'll catch you tomorrow for episode 100. 100! Woo! Thanks, everybody, for